Chapter 11. Our Home and Environment. Dear students, we all live in houses. But tell me, why do we build a house? There are many reasons. Some of the reasons are to get a shelter, to create a resting place, to get protection against the sun, the wind, the cold and the rains. Also, we need protection from wild animals, and also we want to keep ourselves safe from anti-social elements such as thieves. Here we can see a map of India, and also we can see the different types of houses that are common in the respective regions since ancient times. According to climate, the regions are classified into 7 classes: regions of heavy rainfall, regions of medium rainfall, regions of low rainfall, desert regions, marshy regions, mountainous regions and plains. And therefore people build houses to suit the climate of their region using the natural resources which are available. For example, in the regions of plains, flat roofed houses are built. They are rectangular in shape and the building material is wood, earth, stone. In the regions of heavy rainfall, the houses are with slanting roof to flow away the excess of rainfall. Then in desert regions, in order to get the protection from the cold, the houses are made with thick earthen walls. And therefore we see different types of houses. Actually, every human being has the same basic needs: water, food, clothing and shelter. However, these needs are not fulfilled in the case of each and every person because of different situations. We see many people around us who lack shelter. They seek shelter at the roadside, on footpath, under bridges, in tumble-down buildings, in railway or bus station and even on open grounds. Many people are forced to be homeless. But why? Because some people are having inadequate, that is, insufficient income. Because some people are having no education, they get no employment and therefore they cannot build a house. Maybe some people are having disorders physically or mentally, so they remain homeless. Some people get suffered from natural disasters such as flood or earthquake and therefore they become homeless. That means poverty is the main reason who keeps the people homeless. It is a very severe social problem, and that's why our government implements many schemes to provide homes to the homeless. But the population of the world is increasing in a very high speed, and that's why houses are being built in large numbers. Natural resources have to be used in very great quantities to build these houses, and they are obtained using the different methods such as digging up hills for quarrying, extraction sand from seashores and river beds, extracting stone and earth from the ground, drawing out excessive amounts of groundwater, felling trees to clear land, and filling up ponds and lakes and low-lying areas to reclaim land. But all these methods lead to the pollution of air, water and soil, and also cause noise pollution. Also, energy is needed to produce construction material, to prepare bricks from soil, cement from limestone and glass from sand and so on. And where does the energy come from? It is produced using natural fuels like coal, natural gas or mineral oil. But these natural fuels can be used only once, and it takes lakhs of years for these sources of energy to form in nature. Moreover, Burning these fuels leads to air pollution. And that is why it is necessary to bring into use other sources of energy such as solar energy or wind energy, which are available in plenty and which do not cause pollution. These are non-exhaustible sources of energy, and therefore we should also be able to make permanent houses that are eco-friendly. In the eco-friendly houses, there is minimum consumption of natural resources. There is use of non-exhaustible sources of energy such as biogas, wind energy and solar energy. There is recycling of water and garbage, and there is a provision for natural light and ventilation in the house.